and you knew it's like, this is trying to hurt me, bro. And then he like got in my face and he ended up choking me. But he's small as hell, so I'm like wrestling with him and I got away.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, at this point, I think it's safe to say that the pushing peace concept has ran its course in Chicago, and already it seemed to be a thing of the past. In fact, it seemed like since they've been pushing peace, it has had a total reverse impact, and instead of crime dropping, homicides and shootings have been going up. In Chicago alone, we're halfway through the year and already it's said to have 182 people who have been unalived in 2025 towards the ending of June. Judging from the way things are going, that number will very much increase by the time the year is up. Hopefully not. Now I mention those statistics in pushing peace because there's no way guys could be wanting so much peace with bodies dropping at that rate, and all that does is keep the cycle going. In the culture of get back, for everybody that drops, there's someone looking to seek revenge and make their ops feel the same pain and grief that they felt, which just keeps the cycle going, and going. Rest in peace to Gyro City Railroad, who was recently unalived just 2 days ago, whereas people affiliated with him is already speaking on Get Back and walking through their ops neighborhood looking for victims. Crazy. Now on another note, we have Billionaire Black and P.Rico. FBG Doug affiliate Billionaire Black has some words for Chicago drill rapper P.Rico, who have recently been caught up in a scandal where he's being accused of R-ing a woman who went and told the whole story on TikTok on what happened between the two. Now allegedly. We did a video covering it, so I'll leave a link in the comments to the video so you guys could get caught up. In a nutshell, she says that she allowed P.Rico to move in with her and everything was cool between them until tragedy struck one day. She says they were drinking, chilling, until she decided to play some Chicago drill music while they were having a good time. She says that a song by Billionaire Black came on, and that's when the whole mood changed. As soon as she began playing them, P.Rico started throwing a fit, calling Billy a rat, and asking her what she's doing listening to a rat who told on his own brother. Now this story has been viral all over TikTok and Facebook, so it's inevitable that the word was going to get back to Billionaire Black one way or another. Now before we get into what Billy had to say, let me say this. Fellas, please stop pillow talking. First and foremost, you shouldn't be mad at a woman who's, I'm not sure, is from Chicago, or even if she is, she's not involved in y'all street business. As a man, you should understand that women are going to listen to whoever they want because they're not listening because of beef or drama, because they're not into it. Now if they are, because these days it's pretty different, you do have women that are involved in the streets, but that's a whole different story. If you know she's not, you shouldn't be getting mad at her for playing music when she has no ties to the streets. You think she care about who snitched on who or who unalived who? No, she just want to turn up. However, you have someone who's pillow talking and telling women who has nothing to do with nothing about who's snitching or who's doing what. Just recently, we all witnessed the story of the Georgia couple who went live all the time exposing their business. The only difference was this time is that things got out of hand. Even though they always went live exposing each other and telling the world their business, this time she said a little too much pertaining to street business that she was told by her husband and her life was taken for it. She exposed that he tried talking to one of his friend's girlfriends, tried to set up and rob one of his other friends, and then the final one that was the reason behind her losing her life was the fact that he had involvement in his best friend's unaliving and even went to the funeral knowing he had something to do with it. Crazy, right? However, the only way she would know any of this is if he told her. And the point is, stop pillow talking and involving women in street business that got no business with them. Simple as that. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into what Billionaire Black had to say as a response to hearing P.Rico calling him a rat, leading to him allegedly arming the girl afterwards. Now after the video would hit social media and spread all over, Billionaire Black, who would catch wind of it, would take to his IG story with a response of his own, as he would say, quote, at P.Rico069, y'all stay away from this man. He out in Springfield taking cat. You a pedo brother, you took that girl cat cause she was playing a bapper, and I'm your op? Laughing emojis. I can't beef with a laced MF who ain't got nothing to their name but their name. I'll hate me too if I was you. You got popped how many times and ain't get back. You been rapping with us for how long and you still poor as hell. Who raised you be made N-words? Then in the next slide, he will repost a Facebook post of the video as a caption saying, quote, Chicago rapper P.Rico was accused of S.A.ing a female by the name of your girl JoJo on TikTok. Her story is in the comments. Hashtag SA, hashtag P.Rico, hashtag TikTok, hashtag TikTok viral. Now honestly, none of us know what P.Rico's financial situation is when it comes to whatever he has. Nor am I in the business of kicking a man while he's down, because I know that no matter how much you have today, it could be all gone tomorrow, so staying humble and grinding will always keep you afloat. However, I must say that this whole situation for P.Rico isn't a good look at all. If anybody's been a fan of the drill scene for some time now, you know that P.Rico was one of the ones back in the day. And if anyone should have been in a good position, it's him. In this story time, she mentioned that he brought his parents a mansion, had a track hawk, the whole 9 yards. But she also asked him, well, you used to have that stuff and you don't have it now. I can't lie, that's a blow. Because they always ask what's worse, to get it and lose it, or to never have it at all. And I always say to get it and lose it is worse than anything, because when you lose it, that means you experience what it's like to have it. But if you never had it, you don't know what it's like to have it, so you don't really care too much about it. Like a person that had $1 million and went broke. He's gonna feel way different than a person who never had it because he was exposed to the lifestyle that $1 million can bring. Someone that never had it don't care to have $1 million and they're pretty content with whatever they have because they never got to experience the level of what that money can bring. Get it? So here's the point. P.Rico in the first place going to stay with a random girl he met on social media isn't a good look. On top of her now accusing him of R-ing her. And I think the music she's listening to should be the least of his worries if he's in the situation that he's in financially. Nobody's perfect, but damn, right? That should be the last thing he's worried about. If anything, he should be worried about getting out that situation. But now he has another situation he has to worry about, and it's just bad for your brand. It's bad for you as a person. It's bad for you as an artist. It's just bad, man. But keep in mind, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. So, I don't know. She says she filled out an R kit. She says she already went to the police. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what comes out of this, man. As of right now, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time I drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.